march to battle.
So if we look at what he's got, the most threatening unit here, well, it's his own heavily armored knights. And yeah, they are good. They are good. Just like Godwin's heavily armored knights. We'll see whose knights are better. And of course, we'll see whose crossbows are better. I think I know the answer to that one though. Let's go.
With strength and honor, men, we shall.
It's been a good while since I've been at it with the Danes, and you know, it's good to be back. It's good to be back. It appears they will want to march forward. And if that is the case, then I think we'll just let them. I don't think this angle of a hill is steep enough to force us to care. Lambert. Oh, and the red line. You know, that's the red line that Novgorod should not have crossed. So it's kind of appropriate. Oh, they're not going toward us. Okay, well. You know what that means? It means that we have some peasants we might run down. Godwin? Come this way. And here we go. And then we just go back. They will chase us fruitlessly, and we will wait for them with crossbows. And all that stuff. And many, many men. Men with spears and without fear. Oh dear. What did I do there? And then, yeah, you guys will just,
The enemy general lies dead. We have sent the corps to hell.
alright. Now it's just a
The
matter
battle is very
of
much
shooting
in our
those
favor.
guys.
If we
Very
remain
nice.
true and steadfast, victory will be ours.
Yeah. Okay. Their infantry is now ours. Peasants are charging. They just do not like the treatment that they get around here, do they?
They have lost half their men. The battle is very much in our favor. If we remain
Ooh.
true and steadfast,
The
victory will
tubes.
be ours.
Won't like their treatment either. Here come the knights. Here come the knights. Okay. It's a back and a forth and a back and a forth, and the spear militia are bearing the brunt of it. Actually, they're the only unit to take any casualties so far. And I don't think we need to shoot anymore.
Cowardly foe runs. It's time to press the
We
attack.
just need to catch them all. Just like Pokemon. We gotta We're gonna catch them all. Okay. There are more Pokemon out here in the snow. Come, Godwin, come.
All
we
civilized
are.
peoples will be awed by the victory we have won here today.
Very, very good results. Thank you, everybody. And so they go away. Not peacefully, but anyway. Looting, looting, looting. Yeah, let's keep men happy. And retrain. How are we doing? Our Inquisitor has moved this turn, so we don't need to worry about getting him through the rings. What am I talking about? We don't need to worry about getting him any more ground today. Tomorrow is another day, you see. King Ragnar the Battler. It does look to me like we will have some visitors before long. So instead of retraining for what is effectively 18 soldiers, maybe it would be better to just straight up hire a bunch more.
Battle will resolve our differences.
Something that can train in a turn and not be too terrible. I mean, the Slav levies are okay. We could also go for some woodsmen. That might be nice. Some folks with a decent charge.
An honor, Lord. Without question, my lord. Tomorrow's yes.
Look at all the troops they have. If they just throw all of them straight into our borders, I'm sure we would collapse.
Perhaps I can help establish a bond
But,
between our people.
Yeah, apparently they don't want to do that. There's something holding them back, you see. And we don't quite know what it is, but I'm sure it's important. Let's have some more boys in Brenna. Just to be sure, because, you know, what we might also want is an observation tower. Somewhere along here.
We shall spot the enemy before they spot us.
Ah, okay, so that's why they never seem to come this way, because then they had to go through Holy Roman
Your will shall
retreat,
be
and we
obeyed.
don't think they want to do that, so yeah. Let's see, here we can get hunters and levy archers, neither of which are terribly good. Yeah. Alright.
My lord. An honor to serve.
Hi, Seagull, how are you doing? You're an administratively minded, tidy man with good farming experience. Are you ready to take over from Lao?
An honor to serve, my lord.
Oh, goodness me.
An
Lao's
honor
personal
to
traits are
serve, my
just
lord.
so good for growing a town that that despite some penalties to income, he's rural. He's a rural expert. Huh. Okay.
An honor
But despite
to
all
serve,
that,
my lord.
he's just so good at what he does, man. But we've got the stone walls locked in, so I think that'll be enough development for now. And they should also help to decrease squalor quite a bit. And we want Oetius Sikar to grow into his role as administrator. Which I'm sure he will. Senior Duke of the Poles has died. Oh dear. Might this be the start of a change in politics in the region? Or is it just another step on the road toward more strife? That's an issue we shall not soon
Yes, lord.
know the truth of, but regardless, we shall cross our fingers. We've blockaded the port of Novgorod, and thus our coffers are full.
My lord.
Let's get out, Dodge.
Yes, my lord.
We don't want to
Course away.
incur the
continue
wrath of these
tomorrow.
people.
We can sail no further today.
No more than necessary, at least.
Orders, my king.
God's servant.
Who defends?
Goodbye.
An honor to serve, my lord. An honor to serve, my lord.
Let's see, with him in, 3% growth.
An honor to serve.
Without him, 1%. Yeah,
An honor to
So-
serve, my lord.
he's the kind of guy who will get some growth done at the expense of some economic
Doubt my
prosperity.
word, and you
And,
condemn
no,
yourself to purgatory.
That's not the worst trade you could imagine. In a case like Hoskid, I would actually say that's what we want. I'll gladly sacrifice a little bit of, a couple of hundred a turn
Ready to
for
trade.
growing 2%.
Continuing on. Tomorrow's journey awaits. Done for today, my lord.
How's the merchant doing?
Ready to trade.
Yeah, He's doing okay, although he's fallen ill. It's of course a little disconcerting because it means he can't develop new traits. And we want merchants to develop new traits as they trade. Alright, then there's this thing. It would decrease our public order unless we are sufficiently Catholic. Well, increasing tradable goods. How much? Almost 100. And of course it will increase corruption significantly. So the benefits it brings need to be exquisite, or at least compensated for. I suppose trade rights could be nice, but then we need more economic activity in the region generally. Of course we're getting there. And now we can train priests here, which is definitely going to help with the first problem. We're still at war with our neighbours.
At your service.
You are lucky we will receive you at all, infidel.
I see little, my.
I pray
No?
this shall be more worthwhile. If you came to insult us, it has worked.
Well, okay. They're not exactly happy about such suggestions, are they? So increasing economic activity is going to happen by the sword, it would appear. Food import. What would this do? Oh, a whole bunch. Population growth increasing. Public order due to happiness. Minus little net income. Population growth through labor demand. Minus 5% faction. Wait. It would decrease our population growth faction-wide. And decrease our public order faction-wide. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, so it takes away 100 of those. It adds 1.5%. Okay. Yeah, so it really is about catapulting the growth of this particular settlement at the expense of others. Yeah. Not a clear-cut benefit, if you ask me. Then there's the orphanage. Population growth. A little up, a little down. More happiness. Okay. And then farms, which is all round positive. But perhaps it's really a church that we want, because that decreases corruption, which is a pretty major issue. I mean, that cancels out the reduction in communal building income. It will increase population growth and public order. It will increase conversion rates. It's not too time consuming or expensive. Overall, it seems like the best investment.
I will make them fear you. Look, it is said you do not attack me out of fear.
Yeah, Albert Jafar, just go away.
Get marching. There will be
I
much
don't
honor
want you
in
here.
defeating you, noble infidel.
Yes, my lord. At once.
Can I help, my lord? Without question, my lord.
We should probably try to
once.
talk to the people in Jerusalem. I think we're already trading with them, aren't we? Let's just see. So, Jerusalem. Trade rights, yes. The peasants, also. So we're trading with those people. Yeah, it really is the sultanate that surrounds us that we are not too friendly with. And I would like to get more friendly with them, but apparently they are loathed to see that happen. They just want to kick us out, man. And I guess I understand the resentment. I very much do. Okay. I'm going to build a leather tan in Visby. And then... what else? We should use our newfound wealth wisely. Well, we've definitely used enough of it to where it won't be, a problem with the whole, oh, you have too much money now thing. But, yeah, that should be okay. Do we want some additional knights, perhaps? Nah, I'll think about that. The peasants arrive.
Our people have something to discuss.
An alliance. Okay, let's consider this. This would basically cement our bad reputation amongst the Fatimids. And they have this long list of enemies. Such a long list of enemies. I don't feel like this is politically opportune. I don't feel particularly threatened by them in the Holy Land, and that's the only place that would really matter.
Of course, it is your decision.
Yeah. No more martial law in Jerusalem. How nice. And dwindling number of Catholics. You know, do you see this number? It was 30 before. This is the opposite of dwindling. It is increasing. You should be rejoicing, good sir. You should be rejoicing. But worry not.
I will enjoy your land and women soon enough.
Worry not, dear Pope.
How may I serve?
You wish the church.
We will make it all happen.
God's
And
servant.
we won't just increase the number of Catholics in the Holy Land. No, we shall do so closer to home as well.
Preaching until morning, my lord.
Does this heretic have any?
How may I serve?
Goodbye, Mr. Smolorp.
You wish the church's assistance, my lord. They shall spread their heretical filth no more.
Christopher the Inquisitor.
God's servant.
An open-minded cardinal. Grand Inquisitor. Strictly religious and very aggressive. A disturbing boost of conviction entered this priest's voice when his sermons turn to biblical conflict. Let's see the construction report. We have some wells and scar. Quite welcome indeed. Welcome, if you will. You know what? Let's build a small chapel. Before the farms. It's a quicker way to grow the place, and we want the place to grow. The place must grow, and the spice must flow. Though, to some degree, I am of the conviction that converting this place to a town would be a good idea. It's not exactly a place where we have to dominate the landscape with castles in order to keep control of it. As time goes on, this place will be more and more financially focused because it is our heartland region. At least at this point it is.
My lord.
Yes, my lord.
So let's try to do that.
Where to?
Next turn at least, I guess.
Orders, my king. Move out.
Let's see, yeah, it would appear that they can't quite reach it.
Back ashore, men. My lord. An honor to serve.
So we have to save him.
An honor to serve.
It might cost us a ride, but that's cheaper than the
Honor.
penalties incurred on the
Ready
road
to
for
trade.
unaccompanied troops.
On my way. Setting up a trade route. Ready to trade.
Oh, apparently the new traits impossibility is not really working too well. Because not only has he gained traits, he's gained 2 new traits. So, one wonders what his ailment might be. Maybe he's suffering from gout. I don't know. Next chance we get, I'm thinking that we should try to make for a merchant in these lands.
At your service.
What is it you would talk to us about?
Hello there, Prince Raymond.
No.
Nope, you don't want. Okay,
Adieu, senor.
fair enough.
Without question, my lord. Tomorrow's
Fair
journey
enough.
awaits.
How may I serve?
Yeah, let's just keep our priest in Jerusalem. It seems to be a nice place this time of year. Moshe ben Maimon, also known as Maimonides, was a Jewish rabbi, philosopher, and physician to Saladin. His greatest written work, Guide to the Perplexed, which reconciles Aristotelian thought and Judaism. Ah. Okay, so we've got a little bit of a hung sentence there. But anyway, many of his ideas are rejected as heretical by his fellow Jews. Oh no. It is time we apply pressure upon our foes, so we should... Okay.
My lord,
Blockade that for 3 turns?
we have the port
Maybe
blockaded.
doable, maybe
Away
not.
with you,
We'll see.
infidel.
We will see. Now we have 2 priests. Who Hartmut and Elf. And they can talk to each other. And basically sit there and go, ja. Jeg tror Jesus gik uden sandaler på. Ja, han gik rundt uden sandaler på. Nå, hvad er det? Er det du siger, Alf? Ja, det tror jeg faktisk, han gjorde. Hvis du læser Bibelen på denne måde, så ja. And then they will just go on in Danish like that. Sitting in Jerusalem. It's gonna be great. We have improved our reputation with the Pope. Oh, well, that was quite welcome, I'd say. We've only bloody participated in the Crusades and everything. We should be in his very best of graces, but yeah, I guess not even the peasants who ended up bloody winning the Crusades managed that. No. Venice and Sicily. That's where it is. That's where it's all at. Maybe it's because he abhors violence, so he's not really, he may be happy that Jerusalem is in Christian hands, but he's not terribly thrilled about the means by which it came to be that way.
God's servant.
Okay. Let's get our strictly religious man down to
How
take
may I
care of
serve?
some heretical non-believers. The Inquisitor has been rejected.
Unclean.
And Novgorod are apparently
Yes.
becoming more sort of appreciative of us.
At once. Yes.
Okay.
I shall speak with their
That's
representative.
interesting.
Let's leave each other be. Yes?
But you do have a very funny way of showing it, don't you know?
Engage me, or be gone.
I look forward to fighting you.
Well, I mean, let's get some peasants on the line. That may as well just be a response to everything. And then we will retrain all of our troops.
Where to?
An honor to serve, my lord. We gain no honor by hiding in these trees.
My lord.
Do you know what I want to do?
Where to?
I want to kick
Yes, my lord.
these guys down a peg.
As ordered. Where to? Yes, my lord.
How do you like
Prepare
it,
to board and engage.
you Russian
My
git?
lord, we are victorious. My lord. Where to? My lord. Where to? My lord. Where to?
Eh. Then we'll see how they do. Godwin still tutored by Sean Connery. But, yeah. But that's okay. Maybe Kalmar actually ought to be... maybe not a village. Well, we might be able to get it to where we want to be a little faster because we can lower the taxes. It's worth a try. Kalmar has been growing at a snail's pace, I tell you. Snail's pace by like 4 people per turn or something. It's maddeningly stifled. Of course, we could also send our agricultural corruption specialist, Folk, over to help grow it a little further. Give Bjarke a few lessons. He's militarily minded after all, so I'm sure he wouldn't mind spending his life closer to conflict and further from home.
Set sail.
Orders, my lord.
He's virile, he's tidy and clean. He's a rural expert. So he possesses all the traits we would want
Yes.
in, well, someone supposed to take the fight to the poles. Alright, anything else to note? Beyond getting a little more pious? Not much.
An honor, Lord. Yes, Lord.
You are brave to seek an audience with us like this.
You know what? I'm going to make a very gracious offer. I'm going to give you 500 gold.
There is no way the Sultan discussions come to a
Well,
close.
at least they didn't feel insulted this time. Well, we are upgrading Roskilde. That may be the most important development of this turn. Our home castle receiving a bit of an upgrade. I'm gonna recall Inge. I don't think a maritime invasion of the Ruskies is on the cards. No. If anything, we would want to focus our efforts a bit closer to home. The Polish capital. Shall it be the final point of conquest for Kong Ragnar the Battler? Potentially, yeah. You know, if we get some mailed knights,
Where to?
you know what? Let's do that.
As ordered.
And then we'll take them on a ship
We can
from
sail
Roskilde
no further today. Anchor Soleil. We continue tomorrow.
to Stettin. And then we'll make some nasty stuff happen down there. Can we even train more people? I didn't... Yeah, no, not in one turn. We could prioritize Maybe some herdsmen? Herdsmen are nice. Good at holding a line. Or just some additional knights. Knights are where it's at, after all. And they are cheaper. Okay, let's go for additional knights. Oh dear, we are attacked by the navy of our enemies.
Enemy are relentless. Money horse.
So,
Repeat.
the quest to blockade their port
We can sell no
is tenuous
today.
at best. And now the Portuguese are toying with European dominance. Plenty of expenses. Now that we have recruited knights. That's almost 3,000 worth of expenditure. But, per turn, that is. Do we want Eskil to be married? Yeah, sure. Go on and marry her. Oh, Eskil is getting more generous. Okay, nice. I guess. Still a harsh judge, but being administratively minded and oh, he's also far too lenient. But that's a matter of military discipline. Okay. And we may want to invest more money in Oslo. So looking at this, ooh, I mean community farming would be nice. Hello, Captain Radagast. Are you ready to be kicked out of my island? And I know you don't have anywhere to go.
Yeah.
That's the beauty of it. Godwin the Righteous
We march to war.
will be there to help you find your way back into the sea. It's gonna be great. Don't you worry.
God will deliver those who stand correct.
Look at our forces. Unified. Prepared to do anything for the right cause. That is, the furtherance of Danish sovereignty. And now look at our foes. Disheveled. Disorganized. Nothing should please us more than seeing these Ruskies driven back into the sea that brought them here. Oh, apparently the notion of getting shot at isn't doing much for their willingness to march forward. Okay. No, they're still clinging to the proud tradition of just trying not to care about the missiles flying through the air. Ah, okay, now they do. Well, too little too late perhaps, but still, one has to admire the attempt at... No, one has to admire basically bugger all and nothing, because this is getting a little ridiculous. Like, even lemmings have more instincts of self-preservation than this.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men. Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Okay, they are wavering. So just give them a round and they should fall.
Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash
I think
the enemy.
crossbows have done what they needed to do.
Look how our cowardly foe
They're just running in
runs.
all directions.
Time to press the attack.
But regardless of which way they turn, there will be nowhere to go, nowhere to hide. Oh. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. Yeah, and then we try to run down this tribal axeman, and with that done, we should be very happy with our efforts. Yeah, I think we can reach them before they reach that hallowed red line. Nom 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 nom. Yeah, goodie. We're done here.
All civilized peoples will be awed by the victory we have won here today.
Oh, my friends. These guys are making it way too easy. So, no ransoms taken, though they were graciously offered. We're looting enemy camp. Huge booty, yay! Okay.
An honor to serve, my
And so our financial fortunes are restored. Ooh, Lund can upgrade. This is good news. So let's keep taxes high until that becomes available to us.
An honor to serve, my lord. Orders,
And
my lord.
Bjarke?
An
Goodness me, you've gotten lazy. Well, we need to wean you off that
march.
pronto.
How may I serve?
You need to...
Who defies the...
It matters not how pious you
Right.
are. Your idol is...
Does this heretic have a name? You wish...
God's servant. How may I serve? On my way.
How are we doing on clerical matters, Danny? Oh, we're being visited by a most
Everyone will
fanatical
see
heretic.
things my way.
No, wait.
I spread the true faith, blasphemer. Do not try to stop me.
Hardknud, what did you say to him? Oh, I said nothing in particular. We were just talking about Jesus's shoe size, and things got out of hand. He said something about a sixth toe on his left foot, and I don't know what came over me. I told him that he would not be welcome in the church anymore with such thinking, and apparently he took that to its logical conclusion, and he left. Well, bugger me.
Ready to trade. Yes, my lord. Yes, I shall trade this resource.
Yes, please do
Ready to
trade that
trade.
resource.
Ready to trade. Orders, my lord.
Kalmar is now growing at 4 times the speed of before, which is actually quite astounding. We will raise taxes a little bit here, I think. We want to upgrade our city of Lund, of course. Now, on military matters, we have much to discuss.
Set sail.
Orders, my king. Forward, my lord. Orders, my king. Heading to shore. Orders, my king. My lord. An honor to serve, my lord. Orders, my king. Orders, my king.
Yeah, our dear king had quite the influence on the growth of Stettin. So we'll have to make do without him for a little bit.
God be with us,
But
men. We march to
hopefully we shall also be alright,
Be ready to
despite
move
it.
in the morning, man. My lord. Orders, my king. My lord. Forward. Orders, my king. Men, march. Combining troops. Confronting
you know what?
the enemy honorably. Move
They can
out.
stay there for now.
Orders, my king. My lord. My lord.
These can go
Men,
there.
march.
And
Forming one force. Orders, my king.
spear militia. Should they stay or should they go?
Joining forces.
They should go.
An honor to serve, my lord. Honor and courage, soldiers. We march to war.
You know what? No, let's get some hunters. Good for all the neighborhood, you know.
My lord.
I will speak your horrid tongue if I must.
Where to?
I don't see any clear pathway to naval supremacy down here. Our interests are basically just for our navy to keep to itself. But we can try. See if the Fatimids are distracted. You know, we might get lucky for 3 turns and then we'll get 4,000, so that'll be nice. Oh dear, yes, the Fatimids are distracted because they are moving to attack Jerusalem. What evil fate. The question is, do we ride out against them? Or do we simply sit and wait? Rely upon the defences of our city to save us? Ah, okay. Heavy mail becomes more of a thing. Okay. And then, the Book of Secrets. Liber Secretorum, translated by Muhammad ibn Zakaria al-Radi. Published in Europe in the middle of the 12th century. It has often been confused with the Secretorum, also dealing with alchemy, but from a more occult point of view. The Liber deals more technically with alchemy, providing practical recipes, classification of minerals, and descriptions of laboratory equipment and procedures.
Yes. Moving quietly.
Ooh, it's interesting here. The Polish capital
Closing for
is
battle.
well defended. However, there is a weakness here. Their forces are divided and leaderless. We can use this to our advantage.
An honor to serve, my lord.
Especially with the types of troops we have versus what they have. They may have many troops, but most of them are on foot. They have a few mutiny, but, you know, they can be overcome. They have some scouts. That's not too bad. Ooh. Kaiser Dietrich, the farmer, is excommunicated. Well, that's not exactly good news for us, is it? And I guess it's no good news either that the Pope likes the Poles so bloody much.
An honor to serve, my lord. An honor to serve, my lord.
So there are two ways to do this. Either we just ride straight at them in the open field, challenge them to a fight, that an infantry cavalry battle in the open that we can win, or we send Volodar to besiege Poznan and exclude its troops from the east. I actually, honestly, do not know which option would entail less or more risk at this point.
An honor to serve, my lord. Orders, my king. Orders, my king.
But I think we would be victorious either way.
Honor to serve, my lord.
But
yes.
Let's start by setting up on this
My
bridge
lord.
outside of Stettin.
Orders, my king.
We are nowhere near building anything in Skåne. As for Jerusalem, I'll say that our current situation... Oh, it's the bloody Caliph who's come, but he has 0 skill in command. Okay, that's interesting. Very authoritative, not okay. Okay, we're just gonna let him come. Jesus crispity dispity. Okay, if he wants to attack us, let him do that. Because in that town, we can hem him in. We can box him up with infantry and overcome his cavalry. We can deny them the mobility that they need to survive.
If you will not show your people that
If Allah is willing, you will leave me alone.
If Allah is willing, you will leave me
Ready to
alone.
trade.
Yeah.
On my way.
More grain, please.
Setting up a trade route. Ready to trade. Ready to trade.
Oh, the Poles really like us now, apparently. Interesting.
Yes.
Okay, let's start out by...
Without question.
Oh, the Lithuanians have conquered Riga.
At once. I cannot reach that place, my lord. Yes, I shall speak with their representative.
Okie dokie. Well, it seems that the landscape of battle here in Europe is changing rapidly. Let's be part of this trend, shall we?
With honor. Confronting the enemy.
Ooh, we could do a
honorably,
night
my
attack. It's an interesting prospect. Oh god. I've encountered an unspecified error and will now exit. Well, I suppose this was as good a time as any to end the episode, and we will simply pick up on this lovely adventure next time. And we will see what happens when Ragnar battles for the future of Poland. Thank you so much for watching. Be kind to yourself, be good to others, and do some lovely clicking down below. It'd be so nice. I'd really appreciate it, and I do try to get back to every single comment that comes in. So yeah, bear that in mind. Subscribe if you dare, and I'll see you soon.